Well, let's get started. Got a lot to talk about today on The Well.
Yo, welcome back to The Well. This is Brian here. We got Mr. Marvin, Drake, Donetta, and Daniel with us on today. We're happy you guys are back. What's going on, Marvin?
On the subject of dating and male and female, what do you think about dating in the church?
Dating in the church. Wow. Dating in the church it can be a great thing. And it could be a bad thing at the same time. You gotta choose wisely. You really seriously, you gotta really choose wisely with your selections. Cause there's a lot of beautiful young ladies at the church. Let's face it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could be bouncing all over the place.
Most of the time it's 10 to 1.
You know? So me personally, what I do is I try to get into a conversation. I get into numerous conversations with that young lady before we either make it official or even date. That's just me.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I wanna know I'm not, where you're at upstairs, and then I want to know and make sure I'm not wasting my time. Then you got to think about that other side of if we do date, and it goes sour, I got to see you at church. So you got to think about it.
Do you think you can learn a lot about them in one conversation?
No, you're not. But I think you can learn some of the important things that are important to me, I can learn within a conversation. That's just me. There'll be certain things I'm looking for, and if they're talking kind of crazy, I'm gonna know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna know, seriously. So
Donetta, if a young brother walks up to you in church and he just Jesus in every way of that conversation, every third word is Jesus. But then as soon as you walk outside that gate, he just, hey, when we gonna make this happen?
Well, all them Jesus says, my ears probably turned off a long time ago. Cause I'm like, either he just graduated Bible college or something. Like, I don't have time.
that's true.
And then, I don't know, like, approach matters, especially when it comes to a woman. Like, first of all, don't just walk up on us. Be strategic, if you will, with your approach. And
Can you explain that, please? Because, really?
Are we taking notes?
No, I want you to explain that. You're saying don't walk up on, so how do you want me to do this? Like, be in a certain area for like a minute, and I know you're walking past, then like that? Like
You don't know what Morris Chestnut and them do? Like, you gotta be smooth.
That's
Don't
the
come
movies. I'm talking about real life.
Like, you have to be smart about it. Like, the best way probably is after church for me.
Okay.
After out the church.
Yeah. After church is good.
Yeah, and just be polite and don't be too aggressive and what? Yes?
Yeah, I got something to
Yeah.
say. I'm sorry. Now you say be polite. Now there are some young ladies that could be rude. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You
that's
come
their
up, you
problem.
approach, and they hit you with the rudeness like why are you here? Like, I think you're nice. You seem cool. I just wanted to introduce myself.
Well, when it comes to women, especially black women, we are we're harassed a lot.
Oh.
So we automatically put up
Yeah,
a
you got a
wall.
wall.
I know I do. It's just for safety reasons, et cetera, et cetera. So it's not necessarily you.
Okay,
It's
okay.
more so like, this is the wall I'm doing to protect myself.
Yeah, you gotta have that filter.
Yeah, it's not like,
boundaries.
why you here? It's just like, oh my God, what does he want? Is he gonna da-da-da-da-da-da? We have to scan all of that. Then we have to be like, okay, he wasn't that bad. He was cool. So I wouldn't take it too personal.
So I can easily go up and say, hey, how you doing? I never seen you around. What's your name?
Right. Yeah.
What'd you think of service?
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I
There
like
we
that.
go.
You
We're
know,
getting
that's-
somewhere.
yeah, that's
We're
cool.
getting somewhere.
That's cool, but don't just walk up on me like being extra.
But I will say though, you gotta be careful on how many folks you date within the church and how you change the dynamic or the focal point for church, because it shouldn't be to hook up in one way or another. I mean, even though I know that it does happen, I'm not ignorant to that, but you don't want folks to come to church because they want to get a new girlfriend. Area.
But the Bible says men find it. You gotta find it.
Correct.
So
And I feel like us males, we have to find that the helpmate, that wife, as he shows us. And so we, with everything
okay.
that looks good doesn't necessarily mean it
I
has
see
to be
what you're
connected to you.
yeah.
So
I don't know. I think dating in the church for me personally is kind of like with sports. Like, I wouldn't date the homie on the basketball team because I know, like, after we play, they gotta play. You know, after while we're practicing, here they come.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not really big on dating in the church. That's just me personally. Yeah.
So do you think you should date someone? Does someone have to be saved for you to date them? Or can you, or can through the transition of dating, can they become saved? That's a question from male or female.
You know, this is a good one because you know what? I think it depends on where you're at as far as your relationship with the Lord and just your age. Like me personally, I used to think when I was, younger that, like 18, 20, like, oh man, okay, I see she look good, she look fly. Let me get with her and then she'll come to church and get saved. And that's not the case, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you almost get to the place where, you know what, I want them to be saved. You know what I'm saying? Right. But if I do meet a young lady who doesn't know the Lord, I'm not just gonna throw her. Yeah. Like I'm gonna say, hey, you know what, let's see what pops off. Let's see if you can come to church, check it out. Now if she's not a believer at all, she's not trying to be down, me personally, I don't need to be talking to her. Now I can witness, I can encourage and stuff like that. But all that other stuff,
Now one of the things going on in dating nowadays is Netflix and chill.
Oh.
Do you think in a Christian relationship you can do Netflix and chill?
Netflix and chill.
I would say don't put yourself in a situation that you're not able to handle. If the pot is too spicy.
But we just laying down watching movies. What can happen?
The laying down part is
what could happen?
something
What could happen?
We're laying down.
that would be nice, but it's not right.
Yeah.
Janetta, can you do Netflix and chill?
Me personally, yeah. If you do know, like, you have very strong feelings for that person, then it's probably best y'all shouldn't Netflix and chill. Y'all should go to the movies and be around other people where they can see you.
You better preach that, girl. You better preach that.
I agree. I feel like you got to know your boundaries.
Let's just keep it real. All right. If you're in a relationship and you're having sex already, and you're Netflix and chill,
it don't matter.
It don't even matter. Right. But if you're really trying to
live for it,
hit that keep it real button. You gotta know your limits because once you mess up, and you continually mess up, and then normally they don't end the trip.
So on the subject of what you don't want to do and chill, are there certain can a Christian relationship, can you listen to R&B in a Christian relationship?
I can.
You know what? It depends on the song. Now, if we got a song where it's like, yo, I love you when I look at your eyes.
Like some Boys to Men.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
So Danette, if a brother walked up on you and said, hey, God told me you are the one, what's your next comment?
I'm already seeing someone, Denzel.
Oh. I'm sorry, ladies. Like I know ladies listening, ladies looking, like I need you to keep it real. If this dude met all the requirements that you like in a guy and he looked handsome, he smelled good, all this stuff you're looking for, he came up and said that, you would really just like, oh, you ain't, or would you be like, where, Red Lobster?
You're gonna give him one shot.
Maybe.
Like
if he like,
God bless him.
If he's Denzel material, or like Morris.
We know what type of guy you are.
Then maybe.
Is it possible for us to be in church, or possible for us to just say, let's just get to know each other. Let's even get to know each other, and then maybe matriculate to being a friend.
Yeah, that's what I agree.
I think that's possible. Honestly, I do.
Is there an age limit on love?
Younger women and older men. Older men tend to control younger women.
I bind that.
So it's just that's way too big, and I don't need you to be policing me like you my daddy because you my daddy's age. So that's that wouldn't work. Probably like if you like 10 years older, 10, that's okay.
So 10 for you.
I mean, it's not too far fetched.
So this brings up, what is your definition of Christian dating?
Oh wow. They in the beginning just put the standards out there. Yo, this is what we're all about. And I've seen what God has done in their relationship. They both were virgins. They both waited until marriage. And I mean, the Lord has just blessed them beyond belief, just where they're at in life. And I know it's because in the beginning, they put those standards out there. They said, hey, I'm not going to do this. Hey, we're not going to do this.
Right.
And once you put it out there and you're serious about it, it makes it easy.
Thanks for listening to The Well. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and we'll see you next time. Looking for more West State TV original content? Like and subscribe to make sure you never miss a video.